Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. So I'm trying to imagine the conversation that went on in the Ford Motor Company boardroom when some enterprising executive walked in and said, hey, why don't we kill all of our sedans? We'll just take the Ford Escape, we'll lop the back off of it and put it on a bed, use the crossover chassis, we'll go ahead and make it a hybrid too, front wheel drive should be good, we'll just make it a pickup truck. Sounds like a pretty crazy idea until you drive the 2022 Ford Maverick. Let's go have a look at it. Maverick doesn't look very much like the Escape, but does look a lot like a pickup version of the Ford Bronco Sport. I really like kind of the chunky aero look to it. I think it works really well. It also connects it very well to the Ford family with the F-150 and the Ranger. I like the front, I like this kind of chrome bar. It's actually kind of a satin silver paint, but it looks good. LED headlamps and the big Ford logo in the middle. Looks really cool. I also like the cladding at the bottom, the plastic cladding, the 18-inch alloy wheels. This is the Lariat package, so it's more the upscale version of it. But I think it works really well. And you know, the Bronco sits up kind of high. It can look kind of ungainly sometimes. This doesn't. It looks low, looks planted, looks pretty sporty. They've just done a very nice job of integrating the box in too. This is a unibody platform. It's a car platform, so there's not a separate frame, there's not a separpe bed, which kind of helps with the integration of the design. It just looks like one solid block of vehicle, and I think it works really good. Come around the back. Again, a little bit like the Ranger, looks like the F-150 in the back, but looks really clean and stylish. I like that a lot too. This actually has a power locking tailgate. It's actually unlocked right now. You bring it down, spray in bed liner in the back. We went and picked up a 7.5-foot Christmas tree this weekend. Had no trouble getting in there, fitting there, in fact, with the tailgate up. If you want to carry bigger things, if you want to carry plywood or carry some paneling, there's actually a notch here. You can click this off, you move it up one notch, and it'll actually give you a little bit of a ramp here and kind of hold things in there. So it's a little bit short to get a full sheet of plywood in there. It actually is designed so you hold it in there to get it home from the home store. I think the designers did some of their very best work on the interior of the Maverick. And it really proves that just because you use low-cost materials does not mean it has to look or feel cheap. Now, if I start tapping, there's a lot of hard plastic in here. Doors, everything, dashboard, it's all hard plastic. But none of it's like just black, cheap-looking stuff. It kind of has this diamond ridge pattern here formed into the dash here. I like the copper finish and the brown and the blues and the grays. It just gives it some color, gives it some character, and just a little more styling finesse than you would expect in a vehicle of this size and this price. This has the faux leather seats, two-tone. Base models come with kind of a canvasy cloth. Either way, I think it's nice. These work fine. Nice big glove compartment. Storage down below. This vehicle doesn't have it. You can optionally get the wireless phone charger here in the console. But a lot of space. And the doors, I noticed this when I was driving it, there's space even back into the doors. I mean, the whole big bottles easily, but they also let space into them. The copper finish on the grab pull, everything's just really nicely done. But it has all the technology you need in a vehicle like this too. Touchscreen is standard 8-inch touchscreen. It's very easy to use. You've got icons for audio, phone, your apps, your settings, all down below. Proper volume and tuning knobs, again, very easy. You can scroll through stations. Has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, Easy Connect. You've got USB drives down below, or the ports down below if you need to do that. Also, you can get 4G Wi-Fi, so you can get the Ford Pass and do the 4G Wi-Fi if you want that as well. So all the latest technology, but done in a very simple way. Just very user-friendly, very, very uncomplicated. Down below, dual-zone automatic climate control. Base models have manual. This has the dual-zone automatic. Also have a power sunroof. And I think the sound system sounds pretty good. It really has just a basic sound system. It's not like a B&O audio or anything, but it works all right. In a vehicle this size, it sounds good. Connected devices, everything's good there. This has a leather-wrapped steering wheel, and I even like it's talking to me, but I like the flat screen here in the middle for the trip computer and for the vehicle functions. And it also has a driving coach, so it's a hybrid. When you're driving it and you use the brakes properly, it'll tell you you've replenished 100% of your energy. But overall, I think it's just comfortable. And unlike a compact car, normally at this price point, it's comfortable. You sit down in it, plenty of space in the back seat, and works out really well. Well, I was already a fan of the Maverick before I drove it. I like the compact dimensions. I like that it's really good for city use, no matter where you work. But what I really like is driving it. It comes base as a hybrid, so it's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with the hybrid system. Delivers a combined 191 horsepower, so there's plenty of power to get down the road. But in a lot of pickup trucks, to save a little money, you want to get 2-wheel drive, and normally that means it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. That's not so great in the snow and the ice. This one though, standard two-wheel drive, is a front-wheel drive vehicle with traction control and stability control. So you got a hybrid pickup with front-wheel drive and just stays really simple but will work really well. Fuel economy, as you'd expect, is really good. 42 miles per gallon in the city, 33 miles per gallon on the highway. So you just really have the best combination of everything. You got a vehicle that's very practical. You get, better than compact car fuel economy, and you get plenty of power to do what you need to do. And payload and towing capacity is not horrible for a vehicle this size either. You can put 1,500 pounds in the bed. The hybrid will tow 2,000 pounds, so you can get a couple of jet skis or a small RV back there, no problem. And if you get the optional turbocharged 4-cylinder, you can pull up to 4,000 pounds. So even though it's a small truck, it can start to do some big truck work. Sometimes it's the crazy ideas that change the industry. I mean, who would have thought about a compact pickup truck, car-based, unibody, front-wheel drive hybrid making a lot of sense? But I think what Ford's done with the Maverick does make a lot of sense. It's a vehicle you can use in an urban environment. You can drive back and forth to work every day in the city, get great gas mileage. You have enough space to haul some mulch home, to haul some bushes, haul a Christmas tree if you went to. It just really does it all. And 4 or 5 people can fit inside in comfort. And the most astounding thing I think it's going to be is the price. So the Maverick starts at $19,995, just under $20,000, with the hybrid and front-wheel drive. Steely wheels instead of the nice alloys, but still looks pretty good. This one, fully equipped, $29,340. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Until then, storm forward.